Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you will be enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class. That is in English for grade 4, and we are learning unit number 15, and its title is A Good Citizen. Yes, my dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given below. You may click here, download it, or you can adjust it for your ease. I am going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. So our today's lecture number 2, under the title of grammar, we will learn about regular and irregular verbs, and we will cover a page number 112. So my dear teachers and my dear fellow students, we have already learned about these verbs in page number 94 and 95. I hope you may remember it. If you may not, so you can watch this video lecture again. Our today's students' learning outcomes are: recall, articulate and use forms of more common regular and irregular verbs, i.e. base, SES, present participle, ing, past and past participle forms, and forms of be, do and have as a regular verbs. So my dear students, that the forms of be, do and have, already we have learned a lot about it, because now previously I have mentioned page number 94 and 95, so we have already learned about it. So today we are going to focus on just regular and irregular verbs and their forms in past and past participle forms. Okay, so be ready for this. So my dear teachers and my dear students, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Al-Quran, Surah Al-Imran, verse number 3, He created the heavens and earth in truth and formed you and perfected your forms, and to Him the final destination. So my dear teachers and my dear fellow students, this beautiful verse is telling us about that how Allah Almighty has formed us. He formed us in different features and have blessed us a perfect shape. Allah Almighty has formed in a perfect shape. And which is our final destination? This is being discussed about our final destination. So definitely we have to return to Almighty Allah. This will be our final destination, and we will be answerable what is going on and what we are doing in this world. So we will be answerable in front of Almighty Allah. So let's pray that we have to do. Allah Almighty bless us strength that we should be obey Him in all ways. Ameen. So have you heard something, my dear students? There is a word: created, formed and perfected. Yes. So now we are going to learn about these verbs. Okay, so let's see which type of words these are. So are you ready for pre-reading question? First of all, we are going to refresh our knowledge. There is a question for you. What are regular verbs? Okay, and the next one is, what do you know about irregular verbs? So my dear teacher, pause the video and get answer from your students. Excellent job. Good. I hope you have memorized. So let's see what are regular verbs. Action words that end in ed. Action words that end in ed in the past and past participle forms are called regular verbs. So my dear students, keep remember and focus here that action words. So what are action words? All verbs are called action words that we are doing. All actions are verbs, and that end with ed ending in the past means second form, and in the past participle in third form. So these verbs are categorized in regular verbs. Okay, we will get into regular verbs if they will be ended in d or ed. So let's see, few examples are there for you. Present, past and past participle, there are three forms: base form, number 2 and 3. Okay, three forms are there, so you can see that: joined, joined. So have you judged there? There is a first form, and in second form, in past form, so what we did, we added ed, same as in past participle, same form we have added ed. So that's why such type of words are categorized in regular verbs. Okay, jump, jumped, jumped, knock, knocked, knocked, love, loved, loved. So have you judged, my dear students? So read with me. Are you reading? Good. Manage, managed, managed, mark, marked, marked, match, matched, matched. Name, named, named. Need, needed, needed. Open, opened, opened. So have you read that all words, that all examples that I have showed you, these are categorized in regular verbs? And what the reason behind that these are in regular verbs, because you can judge that which type of ending they have. Yes, all have ed and d ending. Good. So have you judged, my dear students? So these verbs are called regular verbs. So let's see what are irregular verbs. A verb in which the past tense is not formed. Keep remember, is not formed by adding the usual ed ending is called irregular verb. These verbs have three different forms or same forms. So my dear students, those verbs, the past tense is not formed. Okay, the past tense means second form, and third form is not formed by adding ed. So such type of verbs are called irregular verbs. And irregular verb, my dear students, can be in three same forms or in three different forms. We can find them. Okay, so see, their examples are there for you. Base form, past and past participle. Foretell, foretold, foretold. So have you read that there is word, my dear students, you can get is that like tell, told, told. Okay, so tell, told, told. So different forms are there. So that's why these verbs are called irregular verb. Forget, forgot, forgotten. So see there, first form forget, second forgot, and third is forgotten. Okay, my dear students, have you read in this way the whole verbs are called irregular verbs. Okay, my dear students, forsake, forsook, forsoken, freeze, froze, frozen, get, got, got, give, gave, given, go, went, gone. So yes, my dear students, have you got these all verbs are called irregular verbs because these have different shapes. Okay, have you got? Good job. So let's see, open your book. Let's see what does your book say about it. On page number 112, regular verbs are action words that ends in ed in the past and past participle forms are called a regular verb. Base forms like accept, accepted, accepted, allow, allowed, allowed, ask, asked, asked, disturb, disturbed, disturbed, cook, cooked, cooked. Have you judged, my dear students? And also you have read that these words are categorized in regular forms. And the next, irregular verbs, a verb in which the past tense is not formed by adding the usual ed ending is called irregular verbs, like break, broke, broken, write, wrote, written, feel, felt, felt, go, went, gone, take, took, taken. Okay, have you judged? Have you read that? Now I hope, my dear students, you are able to categorize and you are able to judge that which verb is regular and which is irregular. Good job. So let's perform an activity in your class. So be ready. It's activity time. Yes, my dear teacher. Divide students into pairs. Write 5 regular and irregular verbs on the board. One partner will differentiate verbs and other will use it in sentence. Engage whole class in this activity. So yes, my dear teachers, get your students into partners and one partner will categorize the verbs or form as a regular and irregular and the other partner will make a sentence. Engage the whole class in the activity and enjoy. I'm waiting for you. Pause the video and perform the activity in your class. Welcome back and excellent job, and I hope you have got that how regular and irregular verbs can be used into sentences too. Good job. So open your book. On page number 112, there is an individual activity for you, my dear students. In question number 6, fill in the blanks with a suitable form of the verb. So you have to fill the blank with a suitable form of verb. Perform this activity in your class. Pause the video, my dear teacher, and get this activity on their book from students in your class. I'm waiting for you. Welcome back and excellent job, and I hope you have guided your students nicely and they have done it in a good way. Good job. So what's our homework for today? Make 10 simple sentences in your notebooks using regular and irregular verbs. So you will make 10 sentences using regular and irregular verb in your notebooks. So my dear teacher, this is worksheet. This worksheet link is given below. You should provide it to your students in printed form so that we might be able to get that how students can write, learn regular and irregular verbs. Okay. So what we have covered today? Today we learned about verbs as regular and irregular form, and in this way we have covered up our slow, recall, articulate and use forms of more common regular and irregular verbs, i.e. base, ses, present participle, past and past participle forms, and forms of be, do and have as regular verbs. So my dear teachers and my dear students, today we have covered up our this SLO and in a nice way. I hope you enjoyed it and you have got much more about verbs as regular and irregular. So tomorrow with a new lecture. See you soon inshallah. Till that, thank you so much. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.